But it is stunningly beautiful out here.
This 2 miles we've done so far today, I mean, that was fun.
I'm not complaining. I'm happy to take a walk on a glacier any day.
In the rugged North Cascade Mountains of Washington state,
My life has been shaped by this ice.
no one likely knows this glacier better than Mauri Pelto.
We got 6,000 measurements on this glacier.
You have 6,000 measurements on this one glacier.
Yeah, at least.
Wow.
For more than 40 years, Pelto, a glaciologist, has returned to this remote wilderness. The crunch of footsteps in the snow now rivaled by the sounds of melting ice.
It's always melting off, the crevasses are changing. We can hear the water flowing under our feet.
Yeah, I mean, just standing here, you can hear it just running under our feet.
Pelto founded the North Cascades Glacier Climate Project in 1984 as a grad student. He vowed to measure these glaciers every summer for 50 years.
So how deep is that?
This is 9.5 feet. So now we just do this over and over again all day long.
This is year 42.
How old were you when you decided to do 50 years of this?
I was 22.
22. How old are you now?
63.
In that time, the glaciers have changed more than he has, shrinking by 40%. Some have disappeared. Pelto's work has been featured by NASA and fed into a worldwide glacier database.
So of the 47 that you have studied and returned to over and over again, how many are gone?
12 of them.
12.
Yeah, and 9 of them just in the last 5 years.
Wow.
Climate scientists say warmer summers and drier winters, driven by our burning of fossil fuels, are accelerating the loss. 7 of the 10 worst years for glacier melt worldwide have happened since 2010, according to Climate Central. Or just ask Mauri Pelto where the ice used to be.
Almost 50 feet above my head just a decade ago.
A decade ago, this glacier would have been 50 feet above your head?
Yeah.
That much has been lost.
Yes.
Glaciers are Earth's water towers, storing 70% of the fresh water supply. Vital for drinking, farming, and the health of many ecosystems. As they melt, sea levels are rising, and coastal flooding is getting worse.
We're on Ptarmigan Ridge, and that's a ridge that extends most of the way from Mount Shuxon to Mount Baker that we're looking at.
That is spectacular scenery up there.
It is. You know, it's the highest mountain in the North Cascades.
On his annual treks to Mount Baker,
It feels like home.
Pelto has hiked nearly 6,000 miles and slept 800 nights in a tent.
This is our kitchen. We got our living rooms. We got our picture window. It's also one of those places that's really special to us as a family.
I brought 2 real crampons and a fancy yak track.
His son Ben, daughter Jill,
Hi, oh, looking right at me.
and now his 9-month-old granddaughter Wren have joined him in the field.
2 feet.
2 feet.
Jill Pelto has spent 17 summers by her dad's side.
You get some measurements of the GPS along the blue ice.
But she doesn't just collect data. As the project's art director, she paints it.
So these measurements that you and your dad are taking out here, eventually some of those data points will go into your art.
Yes, exactly. Data is a story about something in the real world, and that story has meaning and emotion, and that's what I'm trying to bring into my art.
Her watercolor paintings are more than just beautiful landscapes. They reveal the science. Look closely and you see a bar graph of glacier decline in the North Cascades. One piece showing temperature rise and ice loss made the cover of Time magazine.
I think sometimes when people see data, there's kind of this instant reaction. And so it's not like the data is any different in my art, but something about that combination maybe gets people to kind of put down that wall of like, oh, I can't understand this, or, you know, this is not something I'm interested in.
The average person is not going to read a scientific report,
No.
but they will see a painting,
Yes.
and it does impact you in a different way.
Yes, definitely.
Her art has given her dad a new way to share the story he's been recording for the past 42 years.
There's nothing left of the glacier that was around that cave.
No.
What has this been like for the two of you to do this together? I imagine something like this has to change your relationship in some way.
We do it so seamlessly at this point. Sometimes I don't know where I start. And
Feels like you're one team out here.
yeah.
This bigger project that just means so much to us and has shaped our lives. So sharing that every year is, beyond special.
Tomorrow we go to the Rainbow Glacier.
And now Mauri Pelto has just 8 summers left to fulfill his 50-year promise.
What do you think it's going to be like that first year you don't come out here?
I don't know. I can't remember what it was like to not come out here. This landscape has been shaped by ice, and so to understand the landscape and the ice, you really have to walk across it.
For Climate Central, I'm Ben Tracy on Mount Baker.